For this project you will need paint brushes, acrylic paint in Galaxy colors, and for a little extra fun you can use glow-in-the-dark paint, a notebook or phone case painted black, a damp sponge, newspaper to cover your working area, and a cup of water for the brushes. I start by cutting my sponge into pieces, one for each different paint color. To make the galaxy, I start by dipping the sponge into paint and dabbing it on the notebook, adding in each color as I go along. I make sure to leave a little black still showing. I'm using this dotting tool and white acrylic paint to make the stars. However, if you don't have a dotting tool, a paintbrush will work just fine. I paint the phone case in the same way that I painted the notebook, making sure to go all around the edges. Add in the stars just like before, and there you have it, a cute little Galaxy phone case. I start by cutting out 2 squares of fabric as large as I want my pillow with an extra inch for seam allowance. Next, I sketch or print whatever word or shape I want on my pillow on sticker paper. This step is optional. Then I cut it out and stick it in the center of one of the squares of fabric. I paint the fabric in the same way I painted the notebook and phone case, only this time I skip painting the whole thing black and just dab it in with the other colors. Before I let the paint dry, I make sure to peel it off the newspaper so that it doesn't stick to it. I place the 2 squares of fabric right sides together and sew all the way around, leaving a small opening at the end to flip it inside out. I double stitch it or use a zigzag stitch, then carefully trim around the edges. I flip it right side out, stuff it, then use a slip stitch to sew up the opening. And there you go! Now you have a cute little Galaxy pillow. You can make these projects just for fun, but they would make a perfect gift for a friend.